Minister, we put down this motion because of a serious potential for accidents on the N4 Dublin Road. And look at, even according to the TII, this section of road is recognised as a collision-prone zone. HD 15, that's the zoned area. It's a straight stretch of road on the N4, perhaps maybe 2 miles long. When cars are turning right or crossing the L1015 Cootehall Road and the main road to Drumshanbo, or the L1024, the Croghan Road, the main road to Roscommon, drivers are taking their lives in their hands in this because, and it's not the car directly behind them, it's the car 2 or 3 cars back who doesn't see an indicator. There's quite a number of accidents here now. We have met the TII and the local authority in relation to this. The TII, apparently Donegal County Council are the people responsible for doing road design for the TII in the northwest. It's been with them for the last 4 months, I understand it. Now they've decided they haven't the time to do this work. So I understand it's gone out to consultants. I just wondered if we could get some progress in relation to this before somebody is killed at that particular those junctions.
Eugene Murphy, 1 minute.
Minister, I'm not going to repeat what Deputy Scanlon has said, but look, at 1 year ago we met. People were extremely concerned from the perspective of safety. There has been accidents there since. Now, the clear commitment, and my understanding at the time, was that this work certainly will be done by the end of 2019. And now here we are with little or no movement at this stage. It is very, very critical. I'm sure you know that road yourself. Very, very busy, extremely busy road. A lot of heavy trucks, a lot of heavy traffic. Everybody accepts that it's a very dangerous junction. Deputy Scanlon has outlined there the 2 turns off, one for Cootehall, one for Croghan. And as I said, it's a main artery in N4 Road. And the reason the 3 of us are here is public safety. And I'm sure you'll agree with this, public safety. I and my colleagues here are afraid of our lives that somebody very shortly is going to lose their lives there. It really is a dangerous situation. And thank you for being here to listen to our case today.
Deputy Mark.
Thanks very much, Laskin. Minister, this is a critical issue. The background to it is Noel McTiernan and Action Group raised this issue because they are living in fear every day as they commute local journeys at these 2 junctions, Croghan, Cootehall and the N4 between Boyle and Carrick-on-Shannon. The background is Roscommon County Council got involved. They contacted TII, who in turn contacted the Donegal Regional Design Office. They did a technical note on the issue, but didn't include a safety audit, which was a delay. The safety audit is now complete and gone back to them. There is nothing delaying this project. 80,000 was cleared by TII for these works to be carried out, and we want to see them done. It's the 8th of November 2018 when the public were forced to hold a public meeting, and since then politicians of all colours and none got involved to advance it through Roscommon County Council, TII and the Donegal Regional Design Office, who carry out this function on behalf of TII nationally. So what we want to hear from you today is works will be undertaken and will commence on day X and complete on day Y, so that the people on the N4 are not being subjected to such risk on a daily basis. Thank you.
Thank you. Deputy Ross has 4 minutes.
Thank you very much indeed, Councillor. As Minister for Transport, Tourism and Sport, I have responsibility for overall policy and funding in relation to the National Roads Programme. The design, planning and construction of individual national roads is a matter for TII under the Roads Act 1993 to 2015, in conjunction with the local authorities concerned. This also includes the improvement, upgrading and maintenance of the road network. Once I have put in place funding arrangements with TII, it's a matter for TII to distribute the funds to the various local authorities, including Roscommon County Council. Therefore, within its capital budget, the assessment and prioritisation of individual projects is a matter in the first instance for TII. I'd also like to add that the National Development Plan 2018 to 27 marks a significant step in terms of restoring national road funding to the levels needed to maintain the national road network in a steady state condition and to allow for investment in road improvement schemes. Each year, the safety section of TII carries out a collision analysis of the entire national road network in compliance with the EU Road Infrastructure Safety Management Directive to identify locations that have high concentrations of collisions. The 1 kilometre section of the N4 referred to by the deputies includes 2 junctions at Croghan and Cootehall. These junctions were identified through the HD15 safety programme, and improvements were made by Roscommon County Council in late 2016, early 2017 in terms of signage and lining improvements, including arrows. Further to meeting with the delegation from Roscommon in December 2018, TII agreed to fund a scheme at this location, subject to a feasibility report from Roscommon County Council. TII provided funding for this scheme in January 2019 on receipt of this feasibility report from Roscommon County Council. TII understand that a design report and road safety audit has since been carried out on this scheme. It should be noted that Roscommon County Council are the road authority for this scheme, and any further actions are currently with Roscommon County Council. In addition to this, TII is maintaining an ongoing rolling programme of minor works programmes in the area. County Roscommon has 4 schemes included in this programme, and these are as follows. The N61 Cootehall scheme, main construction contract is completed. An archaeological testing contract is ongoing. N60 at Oran, construction is ongoing. N61 Ballymurray to Knockcrothery, technical advisors have been appointed by Roscommon County Council to progress the project through the planning and design phases. N61 Clashagany to Tulks, route options are currently being assessed. I understand that local residents have begun a campaign to have the 2 junctions at Cootehall and Croghan addressed due to safety concerns, and I fully understand their concerns. I would like to emphasise that I am committed to the maintenance and development of our road network across the country, and I support any targeted investment that would improve road safety. As I have previously outlined, TII's safety section carry out assessments of the network under the HD15 programme, which identifies accident clusters, and under the HD17 programme, which is also carried out under the European Directive and which involves route assessments. I very much welcome TII and Roscommon County Council's continued efforts to address safety matters on the N4 route.
Deputy Scanlon has 1 minute.
Thanks, Minister. And just to emphasise again the dangers and in relation to those junctions, they're extremely dangerous. So it's back. I understand what you say to me now. It's back with Roscommon County Council to proceed with these works. Am I correct in what I'm saying here? And just to mention as well to you, the quicker this is done, the better, because there's an accident there regularly, quite honestly. There's people with cars been rear-ended on a regular basis. And I just want to, when I'm on my feet, just to mention 2 other junctions, Minister, on the N17. That's the main Sligo-Galway road. One junction is at a Conwy Creamery, where there's regular accidents there all the time. The Gardaí cannot verify that. Thankfully, nobody's been killed, but it's definitely a serious accident waiting to happen. And the other one is a junction off the N17 to Ballymote, an extremely busy junction, a lot of traffic. And I spoke to the senior engineers like County Council, and quite honestly, they're looking at this problem, but it's down to funding again, which is the best way to proceed. But I welcome your response in relation to the N4, and hopefully we'll get some response in relation to the N17 as well. Thank you.
Deputy Murphy.
Very much. Well, Minister, everything you outlined for us there, we agree with it, and it's exactly what we have told you. Now, my understanding is the council in Roscommon are not holding this up. My understanding is a TII issue. If I am wrong, fine, and I will accept that. Now, in cases like this that we're highlighting here, and I've done it in the past in relation to the N5, and in fairness, you've acted. In fairness, you've acted in the past 2 years, and I know there's more to come in relation to safety on that road. But in cases like this, what we're seeing and what's reported to us, we need no hold-up so as to ensure such junctions are safe. And as Deputy Scanlon has said, there are continuous accidents occurring there. These should be dealt with without any delays. So I would ask you to get involved, if you can, tomorrow and make the phone calls to see can you push this work on as quickly as possible in the interest of public safety.
Deputy Magnus.
Thanks very much, Last Cancora. Minister, I note your response and I note that you say that the blame lies squarely at Roscommon County Council's door. I actually don't accept that and once again we're in this administrative merry-go-round where the council say one thing, TII say the other, the Donegal Regional Design Office says something else and you say something else yourself. I note that last week you brought a memo to Cabinet to make the use of driverless cars legal on our roads. With junctions like this, a plan such as that proves that the only driverless car, I'm afraid, is the government. What's required in this instance is somebody to lift the phone, a principal officer or whoever, to Roscommon County Council, county manager, to TII's CEO and to the Regional Design Office CEO and say, gentlemen, ladies, when are you starting this work? The money is there. Let's make these roads safe. Thank you.
To thank the deputies, and as I said beforehand, I can do nothing but share their concern. I can certainly share their concern, and I deeply respect the fact that they are raising a matter of road safety, which is a matter which is raised in every county, in every borough in the country, and it should be given due concern. Now, the TII and the Roscommon Roads Authority are actually the people who are local authority, the people responsible here. And what happens in this House, and it regularly happens, is that I am asked to interfere in something which is actually not up to me to do so. But it's perfectly legitimate, I think, for you to raise it, because it makes it a matter of public interest, and I'm perfectly happy to do that. But I think I should explain further that I will be sure that those authorities are aware of what you said here today. And I'll make absolutely sure for that. But you can't really expect me to intervene in individual cases all around the country, albeit that they are very worthy. They are very worthy, and road safety is always worthy in every single instance. I have explained, but I'd like to explain further the process involved in the safety programmes. Under its HD15 programmes, safety works are based on an analysis of accident density across the network, and those sections of the network with considerably higher than average accident densities are selected for analysis. Sections of road which are amenable to engineering solutions are prioritised for treatment. In addition, TII operates a HD17 programme based on road safety inspection reports. These reports indicate which issues, for example, signing, lining or safety barriers, need to be addressed on different sections of road, and programmes are drawn up to deal with the priority issues. Network safety ranking uses collision data to rank the safety of national roads and to identify high collision locations on the national road network. The results of this collision analysis go towards targeting annual road safety remedial measures. Collision data is recorded by Garda Síochána. This data is used by the Road Safety Authority and Transport Infrastructure Ireland for research purposes. Each high collision location, I'll just finish one sentence, is investigated by a site assessment team. The inspection of the site's collision history, coupled with the site visit, determines if an engineering countermeasure will improve the safety performance of its location.
Thank you.